Spending the night on one of the 34 campsites this river has to offer can be an incredible experience. But there are many Leave No Trace principles that will make your trip far better for your group and for others, including the wildlife in the corridor. Leave No Trace is just a series of practices that mean wherever that you are going, nobody should know that you were there. We want to leave the campsite as pristine as possible for the next people that are coming to the campsite. And you also don't want to attract any animals. And that could be as big as bears or as tiny as ants. Food storage is mandatory, so make sure you have your things put away in a plastic container or even a bear bag. Everything you pack in, make sure to pack out. This includes the biggest pieces of trash to tiny micro trash, and this also includes your food waste. In order to do this, you want to take any remaining food that's on your plate and scrape it off into a trash bag. Then you can rinse off your plate in a bucket and use water from the river to clean it off. Make sure you're doing this away from the river, that way you're not getting any micro trash back in. And once you are ready to dump the water, you will use a strainer to make sure all the tiny food particles have been removed from the water. With only 34 campsites and over 18,000 people coming to use this area, it's very important to pee in the river and use a groover. That way the waste is taken out and not at these beautiful campsites. Dilution is the solution. When you are peeing on land, it dries out, it starts to smell, it messes with the soil as well. And it may not seem like a big deal if it's just one person, but there's over 18,000 people that travel this stretch of river, so that can add up very quickly. So when you're going down the river, one of the main concerns is, where's my poop gonna go? Well, the answer is a groover. As you can see, it is a large metal box with a toilet seat on top. One of the exciting parts about using a groover is that you always have a beautiful location and a peaceful environment. It is very common to have a fire ban in this corridor, especially during the hot summer months. So make sure to check that you can have a fire before you bring anything out here. Fire pans are mandatory. Make sure you have one even though there is a fire ban in case of emergencies. Another practice to remember is that you are not allowed to collect any wood for fire, so you must pack it in. That being said, you must also pack it out. That includes your ash and any micro trash that would have been produced from the fire. As a reminder, fireworks are never permitted on the river. Floating down the river is an amazing experience for everyone. It's super fun, but we want to be cautious of our surroundings, and that's why Leave No Trace is so important.